Welcome everybody, welcome back. I know it's been a couple of months since I've posted a video. I think the last one I posted was for Drone Day back in May, I think. Since then I've been pretty busy. I've been dealing with some health challenges, trying to get myself back to good health. Many of you know that I do have suffer from a heart condition. I've had a couple strokes, had a heart attack, dealing with a lot of stuff, and between the last video I posted and this video, I've also had a birthday. I've just turned 67. So what have I been doing? Well, firstly, I still have been playing my guitar, but I've been more concerned with my health. So I've been trying to get my diet on track. I have lost about 10 pounds. I don't know if you can really tell or not, but I've lost some weight. I'm feeling better. I've been eating. I always eat basically a vegetarian or vegan diet, but I've changed my diet around a little bit, so I feel pretty good. But the big thing that, besides all that underlying stuff going on, I started a new project, and it's called the Sound of Places Project. Now, the Sound of Places Project is about the sound of places. And this project manifested because many of you know that have watched some of my videos in the past know that I like to go out and play live. I love playing ambient music, but I also like to play live. Now, I have done a lot of live things since I started playing ambient music in 2018, really. I've played at yoga studios, I've played at festivals, I've played for outdoor meditations, I've played inside, outside, all over the place. I played at a bookstore recently. So I've done all those type of things. And the thing that I realized was that, and I knew this a long time ago as well, and I may even talked about this a long time ago, is that every time I go to a different yoga studio, go to a different environment, different people, different spaces. Some spaces have a lot of beautiful natural light. I've played outside before for events. I've noticed that every one of those environments that I've played in kind of changes what I play, and I do play mostly spontaneously. I usually don't play the same songs over and over again. Everything is spontaneous. So I noticed that those places kind of help me to create the music, the environment, and the soundscape. So since it's become increasingly difficult for me to get to go to different yoga studios today to play music, nobody wants this anymore. So, and I've just gotten tired of trying to convince people to let me come and play. I've even offered to play for free. So I kind of changed my focus over these last couple of months, and I created this project called the Sound of Places Project. Now I'll put a link in the description for this. I do have a kind of a press kit, and also have a Patreon page. So you can sign up on the Patreon page for free, or you can do a donation, $5 or $10. And I would greatly appreciate that, because it's going to cost me money to do fully what I want to do. So in developing that idea and that concept, I realized that I not only want to play live ambient music, now I'm not going to play it out loud with loudspeakers. I'm going to run the sound right from my mixer into a Zoom recorder. So that has presented other problems that I'm still trying to solve. But it's going to be totally silent to anybody that might be observing me play. But I also wanted to get good sounds of the environment in there. So I thought maybe I should get into field recording and set up some type of field recorder. And that took me down a whole another rabbit hole of good field recording equipment. because like I have a couple of Zoom recorders. I have one that's the H6 Zoom Handy Quarter. I have a more recent one that I purchased not too long ago that is the H4E, which has 32-bit float technology, so I don't have to do as much gain staging. But I wanted something different with good preamps, because the Zoom recorders are okay, and you know, that shouldn't stop us from you know, recording the sounds of water or rain or something like that. But there is some natural self noise in that, and I wanted the cleanest sound I could possibly get for the field recordings, and I also wanted to get the cleanest sound I could for my guitar pedal board. I didn't want any hiss, any electrical interference. And you know, if you look over at my pedal board, and if you've seen pictures of it before, I am literally sitting in a field of electrical interference. I've done some field recordings, and I've put them into Logic Pro and tried to tweak the sounds, take out the low end, and just kind of manipulate the sound, boost it a little bit, you know, bring up the gain a little bit. And so far it's worked out pretty well. So I've been very busy with that, trying to gather up enough money to buy all that stuff. But that's my concept, you know. So the concept for this project is for me to go out into an environment and just sit out there. And now what I did recently is I went out to the cemetery nearby. They have a beautiful fountain, a very wooded cemetery, very beautiful. I took my field recording kit out there. I sat by the fountain, the pond with the fountain. I recorded it, and I also sat on a bench with my laptop and my little Minilab 3 keyboard, and I just played around with some sounds and kind of got an idea of what type of sounds would be good for a background drone for that type of environment. So I think I've got that down. Now my next step is to take my gear out there and play music to that synth, whatever synth sound I decide to use. So the whole idea is that I am playing music live in the environment, but you know, I'm gonna sit on the earth and play. And now there's other people out there that play, they'll go out and make a field recording, they'll take that back into their studio and they'll create some music from that. But I want to create spontaneous music, and I'll probably play for an hour. I'll probably edit it down, kind of taking out some of the rough patches and mistakes, and I'll put it into like a 30-minute video, and it'll be just a moment in time in that particular space, and it'll be my interpretation of the sound by what I feel, by the vibe that I get from the space in the moment. So that's my Sound of Places project. Now, so that's been taking up the last couple of months. June and July I've been doing all this stuff. I've been practicing, been trying to get the noise out of my, going into my Zoom, just natural noise from my pedal board chain. Ended up assuming that it was my pickups that were picking up electrical interference from this perfect storm of electrical noise I have around my pedal board. But beyond that, I've been invited to play a couple gigs on the conga drums. So I've played congas before. Now I don't play like Afro-Cuban congas with all the hand slaps and different techniques. I play more American style. So because that's all I know, and I haven't learned from anybody. I just kind of bang around on these things. So I've been practicing with this band a little bit, and I've been practicing on my own. We just did our first gig this past Saturday. Went out pretty well. As you can see by the picture I'm posting right now, there was at least a couple thousand people there. So it was an experiment for me in playing on a big stage in front of a lot of people, because I've never really done that before. So it was cool. I wasn't nervous at all. I think I played the best I've ever played, just my opinion. And you know, I have my own style, but I've been practicing for that. Now we have one more gig coming up. It's going to be a little bit more intimate space. It's going to be in a backyard where these people nearby us have a big backyard. And in the summertime, between Memorial Weekend and Labor Day weekend, they have concerts in their backyard. They invite bands in every Friday or Saturday evening, every weekend throughout the entire summer. So we played there last summer. I did play the congas there last summer, and they invited us back, which I guess is a good thing. And this thing that we did in what's called the social district, this big gig that we did last weekend, right after the event was over, they came up to us and invited us back next year already. So I guess we sounded pretty good. So I have my, I had my congas set up. I also used my djembe, and had some other percussion things. Now my wife played tambourine and shakers and some other percussion as well. And then our friend Tom, who, if you've seen any of our videos of us playing ambient music, he's the drummer, but he's an awesome kid drummer, a good rock drummer as well. So that was a lot of fun. So I've been busy rehearsing for that. A lot of stuff going on. But you know, I'm just trying to expand my my musical interest, you know. So I still sit down here and just play ambient music. I mess around with sounds, but I'm interested in doing this project. I really want to do this, and I'm looking for sponsors. I already have one sponsor committed for this next year. It's a place called Dreams Cannabis. They're a dispensary, and they're very nice people. I've talked to them. Very community oriented, and they're very nice people, and they agreed to sponsor my project. So I really appreciate that. I have a couple of people that are already subscribers to my Patreon channel, so they're paying, I think, $5 a month. I really appreciate that. They've done that in advance of me even posting any videos, but I'm hoping to get something up. You know, the first few are going to be experiments, hoping to get something up by the end of this month of August. Right now, I think it's the 9th or 10th of August. Hoping to get something up by the end of August, and then I do have some plans to travel a little bit. I'm going to travel up north, up in northern Michigan, and be near Lake Michigan, and I'm going to do another session on Lake Huron early in the morning as the sun's coming up. That'll probably be in September or October. Now there's other locations that I want to do, but they're all like more private locations. Even if I go to like a metro park around here or a city park, technically I have to get permission. So it's not easy to get people to respond for me to even that, you know. But I could also find some space, and I do have some spaces in mind that's on public land that I can just go set up my gear. So there's a lot of possibilities. I've even reached out to a couple of museums to see if I could get in there and film something. So we'll see what happens. But that's what I've been up to. So we just got back from our gig. A couple of days later, I've been wiped out ever since this gig. You know, I was up till 1 in the morning hauling gear around till we got home, and I haven't really set everything back up. So I'm gonna set up my drums back up. I did tear my utility pedal board apart because I had to use the mixer off of the pedal board to mic my drums. So got to get that set back up. A lot of stuff going on. Anyway, I thought I'd just reach out and touch base to you guys. If you're interested in supporting me on my Patreon page, I'd really appreciate that. You know, these couple of people that signed up in advance, I really appreciate them. You know, it gave me some hope that I can really do something with this. Now, I don't need to make a ton of money, but I'd like to make a little bit of money to help support my travels, because I would like to go. There's a ton of places in Michigan that if I get permission, there'd be awesome places to film some of these projects at. So if you're up for it, please support it. If you can afford an extra $5, you know, it's like extra $5 or $10. It's like a slice of pizza today. So I'll look forward to seeing you on Patreon. If you can't afford it, just subscribe for free. Anyway, folks, reach out to me. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you on the next one, hopefully very soon. All right, my friends, see you next time. Bye-bye.